Hello everyone, my name is Mohammad Adil Admani from class 3K3 and today I am going to explain my topic delta demodulation. Introduction to delta demodulation. Delta demodulation is a technique used at the receiver side to convert the digital output of a delta modulator back into an analog signal. In delta modulation, instead of transmitting the exact value of the signal, we transmit only the change between consecutive samples. So at the receiver, delta modulation helps to reconstruct an approximate version of the original analog signal. The signal is step by step based on whether the receiver bit include an increase or decrease in the signal level. What is the delta demodulation? In delta demodulation system, only a 1-bit digital signal is transmitted. This bit tells whether the signal has increased or decreased compared to the previous sample. Because only 1 bit is sent and proper demodulation technique is required at the receiver, delta demodulation performs this task by using the received bit to rebuild the original message signal. It is a simple and efficient method to reconstruct an analog signal for very minimal information. Next is need for delta demodulation. Since delta demodulation transmits only changed information, the receiver does not receive the actual signal value. Without demodulation, the original analog signal cannot be recovered. Delta demodulation is needed to convert the 1-bit digital stream back into an analog waveform. It allows reliability signal reconstruct using simple circuitry. This makes delta demodulation and demodulation suitable for low bandwidth and low cost communication system for a voice signal. Next is principle of delta demodulation. The principle of delta demodulation is based to integration. Each received bit controls the change in the reconstruct signal level. If the received bit is binary 1, the signal level increases by a fixed step size. If the received bit is binary 0, the signal level decreases by the sample step size. As the time passes, these small steps create a staircase waveform. This staircase waveform closely follows the shape of original analog signal and provides an approximation of it. Block diagram of delta demodulation. A delta demodulator minimal contains the three important blocks. First is the decoder, which interrupts the incoming digital bits. Second is integrator or accumulator, which add and subtract the step size based on the bit value. Third is the low pass filter, which smooth and staircase waveform. Together these three help convert the digital signal into a continuous time analog signal. This is the example of block diagram of demodulator, delta demodulator. Next is working of delta demodulation. At the receiver, the incoming digital bit stream is first decoded. Each bit then controls the integrator circuit. If the bit is 1, the integrator increases the signal level. If the bit is 0, it is decrease the level. This produces a staircase waveform that follows the trend of the original signal. However, the staircase waveform is not smooth, so a low pass filter is used to smooth it and remove high frequency component. The final output is an approximation of the original analog signal. Advantages of delta demodulation. Delta demodulation has many advantages. It has a simple circuit design and is easy to implementation. The system has low complexity and low cost. It requires very low bandwidth, making it effective. Delta modulation is suitable for voice communication system because of its simplicity. It is widely used in low bit rate communication. Limitation of delta demodulation. Depending its advantage, delta demodulation has some limitation. Slope overload occurs when input signal change rapidly. It performs poorly for high frequency signal. The reconstruct signal is less accurate compared to method like PCM. This limitation reduces the perform in high quality audio system. Application of delta demodulation. Delta demodulation is used in low bit rate voice communication system. It is applied in simple audio transmission system. It also used in effective delta demodulation technique. Demodulation technique plays an important role in speech coding application. It is suitable for low cost digital communication device. Thank you.